this lesson, we will explore what happens if we mix normal flow elements and floated elements inside the same parent div. First, let's explore what would happen if we put a floated element before a normal flow one. To do this, we create two sibling divs and set a slightly bigger size to the second one. Inside the second div, we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we float the first div to the left. We can now see that the first div is now flying on top of the second div. The left corner of the first div has just been covered. But take a look at the text wrapped around the second div. All the text has been pushed away from the floated div. This is quite shocking and it's a weird result. Therefore, if you want to create a multi-layer web page, use absolute position, not float. Next, let's try another scenario. We switch the second div into span. The result once again is quite surprising. The floated div is being displayed in the same line with the span defined behind it. The floated first div did not cover the span tag. But let's switch the span tag into the img tag. And the result is still the same. Now we've learned a CSS property called clear. Can we use it here? Let's find out. If we assign clear both to the div, things will be fine. If we assign clear both to the span tag, it will not work. If we assign clear both to the img tag, it will not work. But if we convert the span tag and the img tag into the block type, clear both will work. These results are quite surprising, but of course, surprise is not always a bad thing. For example, in your future development, you'll often need to put text behind icons. Unlike other images, icons are displayed using the background property. Usually, we need a div for that job. So how do we put text into the same line with block elements? We can convert that div into an inline block type. Alternatively, we can set that div into an absolute position and use the text indent to move the text rightward. We can also choose to float the div to the left. An extra option is always nice. We'll explore this in detail later, but for now, just remember a floated element will be displayed in the same line with inline and inline block elements defined after it.